Over the last couple of weeks, we've seen the entire crypto market flip. Everyone was bearish and worried about what was coming next as Bitcoin dropped below $55,000 per coin. And then all of a sudden, we've seen everything rally back tremendously, and people are really excited, hoping that an Ethereum ETF is approved in the next few days and that things are going to rally to all-time record highs. And as a result of this, we were able to get a lot of projects at discounted prices, especially altcoins and meme coins. So one of the projects that I did scoop up a lot of was actually Brett. Brett is currently around 13 cents per token. If you've been following the channel for a while, you've seen that we've been talking about Brett for quite a while now, a couple of months. We did a video on this project actually when it was around 5 cents per token, around a $400 million market cap. Currently, it's sitting right around that $1.3 billion market cap range. And we even talked about this project even earlier over on X and also in our Patreon group. But Brett is a project that I've been particularly bullish on because of what has been going on with Coinbase continuing to onboard millions and millions of users, because Brett is the face of the entire Base ecosystem, and there's just a lot to like about it. Not only this, but we've also seen major names in the influencer space and crypto space start talking about the project. We've seen FaZe Banks, we've seen a number of other major influencers like Sneeko talk about the project as well, and all of these things just continue to add up. Also, with this project, we even saw it getting promoted in the Euro Cup. So there's just a lot of exciting things going on with it. But if we're looking at Brett, there's a few things that really stand out to me. So first thing is going to be is when we last spoke about this project, it was around that 5 cents per token range, and they only had right around, if we look right here, they had around 30,000 followers over on X. And currently, they have more than tripled that. And if we can find just where we talked about it last, well, really, for example, we had seen that it had around 30,000 followers. Now they have over 104,000 followers. Not only this, but it's followed by some of the biggest names in the crypto space, like Andy on Base, Crypto Jack, Gordon, Crypto Rover, Mando, Mario Nawfal, Crash, Altcoin Daily, and the list goes on and on. So that's one thing that I really like about the project, is that the community has been continuously growing and growing, along with the price and along with just the overall market. So we've seen that, which is something exciting to see. In addition to this, we've also seen that recently Devour, which is the first food delivery app to have ever allowed Brett to be used as payment on it. And because of this has, expanded Brett's reach to their entire ecosystem. It's making it that, how, for example, we saw Elon Musk and Tesla allow for Dogecoin payments. Well, now we have Devour, which, isn't as big as, let's say, a Tesla, but they have a ton of users on their platform. And this has opened the door up for them to be able to use Brett tokens. So it's just another incentive for people to own Brett, or for people to be a part of the ecosystem, and you really like to see this. You don't see any other meme coins really making these types of partnerships other than with Dogecoin. So it could present a case that Brett has the potential to surpass a Dogecoin or a Pepe in terms of market cap. Right now, if we're looking at Brett, we can see that it is the 7th largest meme coin in terms of project and the 70th largest crypto in terms of market cap. So if we're looking at it in terms of memes, there's only Floki, Bonk, Dog with Hat, Pepe, Shiba Inu, and Dogecoin ahead of it. At current prices, at only a $1.3 billion valuation, if it were to become the premier Base project and Base was to continue to rise in value, well, it could easily surpass the likes of, Pepe, potentially even Shiba Inu, or maybe even Dogecoin, and still do a 10x from where we're currently at. Yes, this is going to take time. It is not an instant trade, but it's something that I've been bullish on for a while. And with all their major partnerships and major announcements and people behind the project and people excited about it, it makes me even more bullish on it long term. We're looking at a few things on their website. Really, their website is exactly the same as when we spoke about just a couple of months ago, but you can see that this project is available on nearly every single top exchange, but it is missing one key one, and that is actually with Coinbase. So once we are able to see Brett list on Coinbase, that would be something massive for the project. And you can see right now, it's available on Bybit and KuCoin and Gate.io, and the list goes on and on, but it's missing Coinbase. And once Coinbase listed, it's not really a matter of when, it's really once they list it, it's going to attract a lot more people to the entire project. Because if we're looking at Base right now, the whole entire ecosystem, it's part of Coinbase. So it would only make sense for Coinbase to list Brett, because Brett is the most talked about, the largest, the most invested in project on Base's blockchain. So it would make sense for us to see Brett be listed on Coinbase, because we just have a direct integration with Coinbase and their Base network. So this is something just to keep an eye out on, and something that you really should be watching, because with the recent market correction, Base's project Brett had dropped to around 10 cents per token. It was really the lowest price we had seen in quite a few weeks, and still at current prices at 13 cents per token, it's still off from all-time highs of just under 20 cents per token. So still there's around 60 to 70% upside from where we currently are to all-time record highs. And then if you're starting to compare it to the likes of Pepe or Shiba Inu or Dogecoin, well, there's still another 5 to 10x play from where Brett's price currently is at.